Hello everyone, so today we are talking about MRCP PACES, the 5 minutes that you get as a break in between stations and how to use it, okay? So how to maximize every single second, every single minute of that break. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Vishal Kumar. I set up the Keen Medic YouTube channel and also keenmedic.com where you can find my PACES course and also my book. So let's get started. First of all, let me tell you what you can expect in this video. In chronological order, we're going to go through negativity bias and what it is, how to conquer negativity bias by taking that step out of the room, the chair of no return, as I like to call it, where you are sat there waiting for the next station to start, the crib sheet which comes along with the chair of no return, and this will be linked above right here because I have done a separate video for the crib sheet, and finally the walk into the room and how to finish off. Okay, so negativity bias is a thing. This is a term that is known in psychology actually. So this is where your brain tends to think about all the negative things, okay, and focuses on the negative things, and this happens a lot in PACES exam, and in fact in a lot of pressurized situations that you face on day-to-day life. And in fact, you know, if you are a working doctor, which a lot of you will be, then you will be able to remember potential errors that you may have made, but you know, when you go back to work the next day, you realize that actually things are perfectly fine. You can't get your mind off things that you may have missed, things that you may not have thought of after you go home after a shift. Okay, this is something called negativity bias. And similarly, this happens during PACES, as I said. So what your mind will do is that it'll tell you you messed up the examination, the differentials, the management. It'll tell you that you should start panicking with no real definitive objective reason, okay? Because it thinks that you will have missed something or not picked up something or skipped a part of examination or messed up the differentials or not highlighted a vital part of management, okay? Or that you caused the patient pain when you didn't really mean to, of course, okay? So none of us really mean to cause the patient's pain in the examination, at least not intentionally, right? But your mind will tell you that you caused the patient pain and that, you know, you will have lost marks. Or it will think that the examiners are not impressed for no real reason that you can highlight. Or that it will convince you that you have definitely failed the station, all right? So there are lots of variations of negativity bias when it comes to PACES, but the important thing to remember is that while this thing may happen, and a lot of us will face this, the important thing is that you need to be able to conquer it, okay? And this is what this video is all about. It's about trying to conquer this negativity bias, all right? So, and this is how I would suggest you do that. First of all, smile, okay? This will not only reassure you, surprisingly, but also examiners. So when you do a positive act, not only do you reassure the people who are interacting with you, but strangely, you will also reassure yourself, okay? And this is a thing. This is also something that does happen. If you haven't noticed it, pay close attention to it, and you will realize that this is actually true. And when you start doing this, when you start practicing this as part of your examination, as part of PACES preparation, then you'll realize that you don't lose your cool that easily, okay? Say thank you to the examiners and your patient. By doing so, you will be expressing your gratitude, okay? They have given up their time when they could be doing something else with their time to come and examine you, to come and let you progress in your career. That's essentially what they're trying to do, right? So say thank you. What that will do is that it will show that you are someone who appreciates things and someone who is positive. And people are naturally attracted to people who are positive, okay? Just take one large breath in and out as you're stepping out of that station. This will force you to calm down. regardless of how you might be feeling. Walk out in confidence, but don't look arrogant. As you finish the station, thank the patient and the examiner. and turn around, take a large breath in and out, and walk out nice and straight. That's how I used to do it, and it seems to work just fine. And then, of course, you will proceed to the chair of no return, okay, as I like to call it. So basically, after you've come out of the station, it will feel like you've escaped something, right? It will feel like such a pressure of you. But you will now go to the chair of no return because you can't go back in time and, change everything you've just done, which is why I call it the chair of no return. So this is where you get those 5 minutes now. Okay, so you need to be very comfortable. Just relax. These are your 5 minutes. These are your seconds and minutes, and you need to make them count. You can spend them any way you want, okay? And this is how I would do them. You need to let go. Before you do anything else, before you think about the next station, before you think about the examination, you need to let go. That is the one thing that you need to be a master of, letting go, okay? Whatever happened in the last station should not be carried forward beyond the point of you stepping out of that door from that station, okay? You need to let all of that baggage drop the moment you get out of that station. And this is your time to start over fresh, okay? You are essentially writing a new page. You are drawing on a new canvas. It's completely fresh. Read through the next scenario and use the script sheet. So I will have linked the script sheet video earlier on in the video on this video, okay? So make sure you check out how to maximize on the script sheet. And jot down the vital information given from the scenario information, and then plan your strategies on paper and in your head. Now, this is different because after you've written things down on paper, while it will be there, you won't always be able to look at the paper all the time, right? So what I would do is once you have done your breathing exercises, once you're comfortable and have written things down on paper, I would just ask that you close your eyes, sit there, relax, and think about exactly what you're going to do in your head before you go into the station. Use the last minute, 2 minutes to do exactly that. This means that you consolidate the information and you essentially create a map for you and for your body to follow in the coming few minutes. Okay, and this is extremely helpful for you. As you're walking in, this is your chance to start anew. Okay, as I said earlier, you are drawing on a completely fresh new canvas, and this is your chance to write a new story. That's what you need to remember. A few more things that you need to remember are that none of them have met you before. In the new station, the examiners, the patients have never met you before. They are meeting you for the very first time in their lives, and most likely this is the only time they will ever meet you in your life, okay? So this is your opportunity to shine, okay? There are no preconceived judgments, nothing, no discrimination, no prejudice against you, nothing, okay? They don't care about really what happened in the last station, and they don't have anything to do with whatever happened in the last station, okay? That's what you should think about. Because often what happens is because of the negativity bias, or maybe because something genuinely that might have gone wrong in the last station, we can get really bogged down and stressed. But if you think about it, these new people that you're meeting in front of you are there. They are giving you a chance to start everything from scratch, right? They are giving you another chance to prove yourself, to impress them, to show that you are a fantastic clinician, and you shouldn't let this chance go again. So what I'd say is that have a clear, unshakable voice and approach. This is something that, again, will come with practice, but start practicing today and it will become second nature to you. Go for it, finish it off, and start the cycle again. Honestly, if you nail the art of letting go, all of this will be just fine. So guys, if you want to learn more about PACES and learn effective strategies to implement, then make sure you check out my book, which is now available on Amazon Kindle and on paperback forms, and also my course with all the features, including monthly live question and answer sessions that I do with my students. The links will both be down below. I will see you in the next video.